Hello everybody. I know it has been an extremely long time, but I honestly didn't have a lot of footage that I've been shooting, so grad school's been kicking my butt. But anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing this little guy here, this little camera here, through the eyes of the iPhone 6 camera. I'm reviewing the Vivitar 785 HD action camera. Excuse me. So the story behind buying this is basically that I wanted something cheap and small that I can adapt to different things, to use it when I'm doing more outdoorsy activities, and I don't really want to ruin my phone. At the time when I bought this, I had an iPhone 4, and I still didn't want to ruin that phone because it was the only phone I had. And now I have this Vivitar action camera. So I'll just show you just basically what it comes with. It comes with, actually I don't remember because I mixed and matched all these other pieces you can see here. But it comes with this protective waterproof case. I don't know how waterproof it is. I haven't yet dunked it in water, but I took this camera up snowboarding, and there was a bit of time when it was kind of snowing, and the camera didn't seem to get ruined at all. So it has these two buttons up here at the top. As you can see, when I turn it on, you can see the picture here. I took the card out of it actually because I was uploading, but you can see here, you can see it's touchscreen. Oh, sorry. Actually, it's not touchscreen through the case. That's one complaint people might have. You have to open the case. It's a little bit difficult to open, but here it is. Let me grab something real quick so you can compare the size. Sorry. So here's a dollar bill. If you want to compare the size of this phone, it's about, you see here, it's a little shorter than an American dollar bill. Pretty small. So that just goes to show how small this thing is. It's pretty tiny. You can see the picture through this lens. You notice it's got a bit of a yellow tinge to it. Again, like I was saying, it's touchscreen. You can zoom. Notice down here you have the battery life, you have settings, you can set the month, set the day. I have the day, the month, the year. I don't think that time is right anymore. So this is just basic. So to turn this on, I was using this case, and I think I touched this button. That's the on button. It kind of covers this one. Sorry, I'm wrong. It covers this one here on the left. Then you have this other button that you can use to snap video or to snap pictures. I put some video footage and some pictures on my YouTube channel using this camera, so it'll just show you how it works. Basically, as far as quality, so you can see here, this is the front. See, I'm holding it in my hand. Here's the dollar bill again. Tiny thing. It's small, lightweight. It's very lightweight actually. You can see the iPhone in the background. It's not super thin, but it's not bulky either. So if you want to get an idea, here you go. the price wasn't bad. The reason why I bought this is because it was very cheap and I didn't have a few $100s to spend on a GoPro. You see here, there are the ports. You can put in here a micro SD card or the charger. It comes with a charger. Let me move this. So you'll see here, there's the charger. You can plug in the charger, and it has USB on one end. You can plug it into your computer. You can use this wall charger that it also comes with. So I'll put these to the side. Looking at this, actually, all right, so cases. It comes with this other case. The main difference between this case and the main just normal shell, you can't really take this off, I don't think. You can't take off this blue part, but it comes with this case, and you notice that it has this for a tripod. So you can adapt it to a tripod. You can just stick this over, it clicks right in, and then if you have footage you want to record from a tripod, you can just wind the tripod on here and shoot your footage, still footage. It can be either video or just like still shot pictures. So I mean, everything is a little hard to take off, so you got to be a little careful. But I mean, it's honestly, you get what you pay for sometimes. So you have to purchase an actual SD card. You actually want the micro SD card. You want this very tiny one. The reason why I got this with the adapter is so I can plug it directly into my laptop and upload pictures. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to upload pictures because I don't have any way of getting this this information off of here. I could be wrong. You might want to look into this more, but I think you can plug in when you have your micro SD card in your camera. I believe you can plug your camera into your laptop and get pictures onto your laptop that way as well. You can upload them directly from the camera. I haven't tried that, but I would assume it would work. I don't know why it wouldn't. So I'm just gonna go over some of the little things I purchased here. So again, we have this case. It's waterproof, supposedly. It seals pretty tight. If you can see here, it's got this rubber around the edges of one side of the case. It's a hard, clear plastic, glossy. Again, around this front part, there's more of this protective covering, and this part isn't open. You see, it's actually plastic. So this whole case here is sealed when your camera's in it. Even the buttons, they also have a little bit of rubber around the bottom parts of the inside of this case, where the buttons will touch down on top of your actual buttons on your camera. So I mean, I wouldn't really suggest submerging this whole thing in water, but I mean, as far as I've noticed, it's quite protective of a case. You just put your camera in here this direction. You have to, it's kind of a two-step. You lock the side from the back, and then it snaps up the side front. So I like this. Here are some other attachments. I haven't used this one yet. This one's a little bit heavy. It's got a lot of metal in it. It's not heavy, but if you're attaching this to a helmet or something, you definitely notice the heaviness. Here's another type of attachment. You can buy these separately. I just bought like a pack of attachments. Here's another type of attachment. I can't go over all of these because I don't really know what they all do. In all honesty, I haven't used them all. So we have these. It comes with a couple of these, and I have one already on my helmet. So what these look like is, they look like this. This part goes to your camera as if it were a tripod. kind of the same idea. You'd want your camera to sit on top of this here. You see how it screws in there. And here's the screw at the bottom. You screw that on. It also has this little rubber plug here that goes in this little, that goes inside this little slot here. What this does is it stops a lot of the rattling noise, and it also secures this onto a helmet, or, oh gosh, sorry. So it secures this onto a helmet, pretty much. So you see here, this unscrews, and I'll show you an example of this, of using this on a helmet. But I just want to show you all these parts just completely come out. If you really try hard enough, you can just take the whole dang thing apart. I don't know why you would, but let's say something gets stuck in here or something, or maybe if one piece breaks and you want to swap out another one on another attachment, you could do that. So this completely comes apart, as you saw, if you want to take it apart, but it's not really flimsy plastic. What I'm kind of stressing it's not really bending too much. So these parts bend right here, but then again, remember, you'd have that rubber stopper in between there. So that's just that main part for the helmet. Okay, so one more thing, well, two more things. I purchased this because it says it works for the, okay, so a lot of these attachments work with the GoPro, right? These attachments work with the GoPro. But on the flip side, the GoPro attachments do not necessarily work with the Vivitar HD camera. And the reason for this is because if you look at these pieces, they have this little slit here that's supposed to slip over this. This part is too thick for the Vivitar slits, but because on the Vivitar adapting pieces, these are thinner, the GoPro will adapting pieces will actually slide over. So the GoPro pieces fit on the Vivitar, like extra, you know, adapting kind of pieces, but you can't use these Vivitar pieces on the GoPro pieces because you see this, it doesn't even fit in there really, and it's not like super secure. Well, that time it fit, but if you look at this, it just snaps right out because this little slit here is not actually on top of this little rail. It's not going on top of the rail. It might fit in between the side pieces here, but it's not going over the rail. You see, it's not like directly on there. If you want to look at it this direction, you can see there's like a big gap in between. This doesn't snap over it. You'd probably have to chisel this out or something, and that's a lot of work. Basically, I wanted something that I could put on a board. This is specifically for a snowboard, for a surfboard, but you see it has adhesive pieces on the bottom, and you can stick these on. The idea would be to put this on here, actually a better one, like one that's already put together, and then you would be able to place your GoPro on it while you're riding. This would be on your actual board. On the snowboard was my idea, but this doesn't really work for the Vivitar, so that idea didn't really work for me. I just wanted to try it out. No luck. All right, last but not least. Sorry guys, I'm like dropping my stuff all over the place. Very unprofessional, I know. I'm tired. That's mainly what it is. So if you see here, I have a helmet. It's a snowboard helmet. If you want to zoom out a bit and look at everything here, I have a snowboard helmet. This is the front. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad. This is the inside. The back, it's upside down. Here's the back of it. Side. Here's the front of it. So basically what I did when I went up snowboarding. I took this camera. Basically, you have to turn it on first. You have to set up everything first. So if you're already in camera mode and you're not in video mode, you want to put this in video mode first before you go turning it on. You have to turn it on. You have to, oh my gosh, you have to, yeah, good thing the case works. You have to screw this on here. And it's kind of difficult to do when I'm not actually really kind of not in there. It's actually easier to do this when the attachment is not attached to the helmet. So, for example, if I were to take this out first, to take it out, I would just remove this little rubber piece, this little rubber stopper, and then it's hard to do this from this angle. Oh my gosh, this is such a bad angle, sorry. It's not really this hard.